Hello, people of Glastonbury. How are you faring? Interesting times we're living through, isn't it? So, just wanted to talk a little bit about some of the little highlights that I put up about the report produced by the Working Party group. I believe that they met for a number of months, and not once were they actually letting us be a part of the process. We were allowed to go along to the meetings, but we weren't allowed to speak, as you know. And then that kind of culminated in the jester coming in and speaking his truth. So, yeah, so the report mentions the antisocial behaviour. And the whole tone of the report is as though they are presuming that World Heritage status is an accolade of some sort, like a 3-star Michelin award, which they have actually referred to. So I'm very shocked and upset by the tone of the report, because I thought the point of a working group was to consider both sides, not to promote a preconceived decision. So where has the public consultation been? Where has the public engagement been? I know there's been some councillors who have spoken to us on the street or offhand, but there's been nothing, very tangible, very real. There's been not a lot of discussion or opportunity to discuss. So it basically looks like this working group was there just to push through the agenda of what they had decided. And I notice that there is a connection to climate change on there. But I can't see how, by growing tourism massively, which is what UNESCO does, that is going to help climate change in any way, shape or form. And in fact, it goes completely at loggerheads to the net zero agenda. And because, more cars, more people, more flights, more people coming here, that isn't going to do the planet any good if you do believe in the climate change agenda. And the other thing is they are saying things like, well, there will be a modest increase in tourism. Well, that's not the case for UNESCO sites that we've seen all over the world. Look at Barcelona, look at different sites, just have a look, wake up. Heritage tourism is one of the most fast-growing industries in the world. And there's one other point. They're basically saying, there's a blanket statement, it will increase the well-being of the people who live in Glastonbury. Now, I don't think that the people in Glastonbury agree with that statement. And I think that they've got a lot of explaining to do. Next week, the councillors will be talking about their perception of World Heritage, whether they think it's a good or bad idea. And it will be interesting to go along and listen. However, I think it's important that we take posters and that we make some kind of a stand there. And it's very disappointing to see their findings, as it were. But on a positive note, the people of Glastonbury has formed. So hopefully that will have a bit more gravitas than just a few individuals standing up. And I applaud that move. It's brilliant. So there are lots of people going to the meeting on Sunday. But yeah, it's just beyond belief. It beggars belief, doesn't it? And it's quite disgraceful how they carry on pushing an agenda that we clearly don't want. The 4,000, almost 4,000 people on the petition, that's not mentioned. The 400 people who voted, the 10,000 leaflets that we put out throughout the town. We did a better job with our leaflets than they did with their propaganda campaign. Anyhow, those are some of my thoughts. What are your thoughts about it? Take care. Bye.